Hey guys, so I forgot to record an intro for this one, so we'll just dive right into it. And I started off, apart from putting back my hair, by blotting off any excess grease or oil that was on my face from moisturising earlier on. And then I followed this up with an illuminating primer by Catrice, which I applied mainly to the centre of my face and then just blended it around the rest of my skin. For the foundation, I used the Vichy Aera Teint Pure foundation. I absolutely adore this foundation. It gives quite good coverage, but it's still quite natural looking. And I applied it all over the face using a Coastal Scents Duo Fibre brush. Then I used some of my Mineralize concealer and I applied this around the eye area just to add a base before applying my eye makeup. As a base for my eyeshadow, I used one of the Maybelline colour tattoos in the kind of goldy colour that they have, and I applied this all over the lids using my fingers just to get it on easily without any hassle. And then I used this gorgeous peachy gold eyeshadow by Kiko, and I applied this using a small eyeshadow brush all over my lids, mainly focusing on the inner section. I applied some of MAC's Shroom eyeshadow underneath the eyebrows as my highlight, and I also applied a little bit to the inner section or the inner area of my eyes to brighten up that area around the nose. Then for my darker colour, I used MAC's BrownDown, and I started pressing this onto the outer third of my lid and also started to apply a little bit into the crease as well. Using MAC's Soba eyeshadow then and a fluffy brush, I used this to blend out that darker brown colour and just to make sure that there were no harsh lines, before dipping into some of MAC's Cork, which is again kind of in between Soba and the BrownDown in intensity, but I just wanted to add a little bit more definition. And then I applied a little bit more of the Kiko eyeshadow just to build up intensity of that colour. Then I started working on the lower lid by adding some of the Soba underneath my lower lashes to add definition to my lower lash line. And then to really kind of add a little bit of drama to the lids, I applied this gorgeous pigment by MAC. It's a white gold pigment, it's pro only I think. And I just started to press this onto the inner corners or the inner third of my upper lids. And using BrownDown again, I went back in with an angled brush and pressed this into my lashes on my lower lid again to add more definition. And then using a black Kohl pencil, I lined my waterlines top and bottom. And to finish off with the eyeshadow, I applied an even darker, kind of more intense brown eyeshadow and started pressing this all around my lash line, more so just on the outer half of my upper lash line and then all over the, or all along the bottom lash line. This is just to add more definition and a little bit into the crease as well. And then at this stage I cleaned up any fallout with baby wipes because I was finished with the eyeshadow. And now moving on to eyeliner, I used a Catrice Gel Eyeliner and just applied it to the outer half of my upper lids so that it would give a really kind of uplifted look to the lids, and I repeated on the other eye as well also. And then I finished off the eyes with some mascara using MAC's Haute and Naughty Mascara. This gives really lovely voluminous lashes, and I applied plenty to my top lashes and then a little bit to the bottom lashes again to add a little bit of definition. Using MAC's Lingering Eyebrow Pencil, I started to draw this lightly throughout my brows to fill them in and just make them not so kind of, I don't know, see-through or gappy, and I wanted to just make them a little bit more solid without them being kind of overly done. I like that lingering isn't too dark, and then I set this using a brow gel. And then I went over any areas that needed to be concealed, again using the same concealer from before. And at this stage I applied my lip primer so that it would be set by the time I get back to the lips. And then I used MAC's Full Coverage Foundation as my concealer. This is a brilliant concealer, and because you get so much for what you pay for, it's very good quality or good value for what you get compared to other concealers. And then I set my entire base using MAC's Mineralize Skinfinish Natural in my usual light. I used a matte blusher by Sleek Makeup from their Au Naturel collection from a while ago. It's Suede, so basically any kind of nutmeggy, peachy brown blusher will do. And then I used the new Zoeva Mineral Bronzer just to add a little bit of contour to my face. I used a Real Techniques brush for this, and then I also used the new Zoeva Mineral Highlighter as well to add some highlight to my face. Then for the lips, I opted for a brown lip pencil as opposed to an orange lip pencil. This is just so it wouldn't be so muted, especially for anyone who's a little bit scared of bright orange lipsticks, but of course you could use an orange lip liner or even a red. So I used MAC's Oak Lip Pencil here, and then I applied the Sleek Makeup lipstick in Tangerine Scream over the top, mainly focusing on the center of my lips and then kind of fading it out a little bit towards the edge, just so that it's a little bit more intense in the center. And then I finished off the entire look using MAC's Fix Plus spray just to kind of freshen up my skin, and that's it. So I hope you like this, guys. Thanks a million for watching, and I'll chat to you all really soon. Slán!